Hey Magical Sparks, welcome back to my channel. It's Sparkle here, and today I'm going to be drawing your original characters in my art style while talking about my journey on YouTube, and if we get time, some other random things as well. But just before we begin, I would like to start off by saying that the entire idea of drawing your original characters is not my original idea, and I have seen so many artists on YouTube try this idea before as well. Again, I'm not sure who originally started it, but definitely all credits go to them, and I'm just kind of taking inspiration from their idea. But yeah, this is in no way my own original idea. And with that out of the way, if you are someone who has like zero idea about what I'm talking about, don't worry, I will explain. So what this video is going to look like is I'm pretty much going to be drawing my subscribers' original characters, which means characters they have designed that are kind of like original and that kind of in a way belong to them. So if you guys remember, I did put out a community post a couple of weeks back asking you guys to send me your original characters via email if you would be interested in me drawing them in my art style, and I got so many entries, and it was actually really hard for me to choose which ones to draw, but I decided to go with two special characters. Well, about that, actually my initial plan was to draw two characters on one page, but then I had some space in the bottom, so I decided to go ahead and draw a third character. But anyways, if you guys want to find out who the characters are that I'm drawing, stick around because I'll be talking more about the characters at the end. But I want to start this video off by talking about my journey here on YouTube. Alright, so as a lot of you guys may know, my following on YouTube has grown a heap recently, and I am just like beyond thankful, beyond happy. And recently I have also been getting a lot of questions about tips to grow on YouTube and like tips to get sponsorships and just tips about YouTube in general. So I thought I might cover some of those tips in this video as well as talk about my journey. So let's get straight into it. So when I started my channel, it was the 7th of July 2021, and I don't know why I remember this, but I know specifically that it was a Wednesday. Anyways, when I started my channel, it was just for fun. Like, my parents helped me to open my channel up, and actually the entire idea of starting a YouTube channel was not my idea, it was my parents' idea, because it was 2021, there was quarantine happening, there were lockdowns happening constantly, and I was getting so bored, and I was drawing every day, but then that also started to get a bit boring. So they thought this might be a good way to kind of keep me productive and engaged, and so they pretty much helped me to set up my channel, and then they left it completely at my hands so I could decide what I wanted my channel to be about. The name of my channel, the profile picture, banner, everything was up to me. And I think that it was definitely a really fun thing for me because I had never had a YouTube channel before that, and this is my first ever channel, so I was just super excited to jump straight in. And so I posted my video, I think 2 or 3 days after starting my channel, and it was just a really simple video. It was just a meet the artist type video, and the drawing was really simple and everything, and that's pretty much how it started. And after I posted that video, my subscriber count grew from 0 subscribers to 30 subscribers because my parents shared it with their friends and I shared it with my friends, and then everyone just subscribed, and it was just really fun because everyone was just so supportive and kind. And then I pretty much set myself the goal to post 1 new video every week, and that kind of helped me to stay productive while also just like keeping me really excited because it was so fun for me when I first started, because I was just jumping into this whole new platform, this whole new social media platform, and I had no idea what I was doing, but I knew that I had potential, so I was just really excited and really pumped for that. And yeah, I just started to build on this kind of schedule, and I started to post a new video every week, and after a while I kind of started to learn with every video I posted. So every time I posted a video, I started to look at that video like a subscriber would, or like a new viewer would look at it, instead of just watching it for the sake of, you know, watching it because I made the video. And that really helped me to like look back at what I was doing good, what I was doing bad, look at my strengths, weaknesses, room for opportunity and growth. And with that, it really helped me to improve my video with like every new video I posted, as well as my drawings as well. But obviously all this learning didn't just happen in one go, and I'm still learning. Like, even now I'm looking at this video and I'm thinking of a couple of things that I could do different next time I post a video. So this is just like a journey of growth, and it takes time. It takes time, time, and if you are also a YouTuber or someone who loves to draw, your drawings will improve with every new drawing you make, and your videos will improve with every new video you post. So please do not give up. And talking about not giving up, after I posted a couple more videos on my channel, I started to feel like I really wanted to grow. I started to get that intrinsic motivation and just kind of that determination and ambition to do my best and actually help my channel grow instead of just uploading random drawing videos. So then I did a lot more research and I found this technique, and I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but I decided to try it anyway. And the thing is, I watched this video and one of the guys in the video was saying how a good way to help your channel grow is to upload videos quite frequently. Obviously quality over quantity, but I was still quite curious to try out this technique and see if it could potentially help my channel. And with that, I came up with the idea to post every single day, but to turn it into a drawing challenge. So initially I was going to do 30 days of drawing Disney characters, but the thing is, I thought about it and I knew that realistically that wouldn't really work out, so I decided to go with drawing 15 Disney characters over 15 days. So when I first started this challenge, I was able to post 2 drawings over 2 days. So it was Saturday and Sunday, I posted 2 drawings. Then I realized that I was running out of time and I couldn't really do it, so I took a break in between. I posted, I think, a couple of drawings over a couple of weeks, and then thankfully my holidays came up, so I got back into the role of it. And even though it might not sound like a big deal, from when I first posted my video of where I drew the first character, who was Elsa, to when I posted a video of the last character I drew, the 15th character, who was Rapunzel, I saw a growth of nearly 100 subscribers. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but back then when I was getting like a subscriber every fortnight, getting 100 subscribers over a couple of videos felt like a humongous deal to me. And just after seeing all that growth, I got so excited and I started to get new people on my channel, and they used to comment these really sweet things, and I just started to feel my audience growing. And I wasn't too worried about the subscriber numbers, but I was just more focused on the number of views and likes that I was getting, and everything seemed to be going pretty good. And after that point, I just started to post more videos. I tried to experiment with the type of videos I was posting. I was looking at other channels and seeing what types of videos they were posting and what was performing well and what wasn't. Obviously, do not copy, but taking inspiration is definitely not wrong in any way. And I continued doing that over a couple of months, and then we hit 2022, which was when I had, I think, about 500 to 600-ish subscribers. And still, I did not let my subscriber count affect the quality of my videos. The way I did it was like whenever I was making a video, I just completely forgot about how many subscribers I had, and I just made the video to the best quality I could, and I continued posting on a weekly schedule. And then I pretty much just kept on going, and after a point we crossed 1,000 subscribers and I was super excited. And then I think when I was at about 1.9 something K, then I posted my video of 5 ways to fill your sketchbook. And that video, even though it took a while, it did really take off. And ever since that video took off, I have just gotten a heap more subscribers, a lot more views, a lot more comments. And that's pretty much where my channel really just started to boom and get more exposure. And right now we are literally 80 subscribers away from hitting 19K, which again, it's so crazy to think about. But again, my journey was quite slow, but it was rewarding in the end. And I really just want any new YouTubers to know that even though these things take time, it's a good thing that it takes time, because over time you will learn, and when your channel does get that recognition, you will have all the skills and knowledge that you need to know to make amazing videos and help your channel grow even more. And also, for all of you guys out there who have recently commented on my videos asking for tips about growing your own channel if you are also an art YouTuber, here are the 3 biggest things I would tell you to focus on. And I don't know why it took me so long to realize how important these 3 things are, but it did. But anyways, once I did realize just how important these 3 things are, and once I started to focus on improving these 3 things, ever since then my channel has actually gotten so much better, and so have the performance of my videos, or at least that's what my YouTube analytics tells me. So the 3 things I want you guys to really focus on every time you post a new video or every time you plan on making a new video are these things, all right? Number 1, CTR, which means click-through rate, which refers to how many times people will choose your videos, whether they appear on their home screen, on their search, recommendations, whatever it is. How many times do they press on your video out of, for example, 10 or 100? And if you really want to improve your CTR, please do focus on your thumbnails and titles. Do not make them clickbait, but at the same time, make them eye-catching, make them engaging, and create that sense of curiosity among your audience. And the second thing I really want you guys to focus on is audience engagement. Audience engagement refers to like how long the audience is engaged with your video, as in the duration of the video they watch. Like if you're posting a 10-minute video, are they watching about 5 minutes, which is around 50%? Are they watching 9 minutes, or are they watching 1 minute? Now with YouTube, what I have personally noticed is that when the engagement and the CTR is good, YouTube will start to push your videos out to more like homepage and recommendations and everything. Again, don't take my word for this. This is just like what I have personally found for my videos that actually works for me. And the third thing that I want you guys to know is that you do have to look at the number of views that your videos are getting, but not in the way that you might think. Now, a lot of new YouTubers make the mistake of looking at the amount of views that their videos are getting and comparing it to like bigger YouTubers with a larger following, and they just kind of end up putting themselves down and feeling demotivated to even post on YouTube. Now, that is exactly what you do not, I repeat, that is what you do not want to do. But what you want to do instead is look at the views of your video and reflect on the following. Reflect on whether it is because of the thumbnail, or if it's because of the title, or maybe it's because just the topic of the video is not something that actually provides value to your viewers or subscribers. If it is like that, then in your next video, try and focus on improving your thumbnails, improving your titles, and just improving the topic of the video so that it's something that your audience would be interested to click on, and it's something that provides them value. And if you follow these 3 things, I think and I hope that it will actually help your channel grow, because these 3 things have personally helped my channel grow. And ever since I just started to focus more on improving my thumbnails and titles to improve my CTR, improving what I say in my voiceovers to improve my engagement, and ever since I started reflecting on the number of views I get to see whether the topics that I'm doing are actually engaging or not, it has really helped my channel to improve. And that is pretty much that. And if you are a new YouTuber, I hope that helped you. And if you're not, I hope this helps you in case you ever decide to start a channel in the future as well. By the way, I just want to take one more minute to answer some other questions that I've been getting recently as well. So for editing, the apps that I use are, sometimes I use VLLO and sometimes I use CapCut. I pretty much just alternate between the 2 apps, just depending on how I feel like it. And for my thumbnails, I use Procreate. Another question I got was how I set up my equipment. So when I first started my channel, I used to like stack books on top of each other and then put my phone on top and film, which was extremely like annoying, but it worked. And after a point, we actually invested in getting some proper filming materials. So now I have 2 ring lights, 2 tripods, and I have this kind of thing that clamps onto my desk, and I put my phone on top, and it's kind of like a filming stand, and I use that. Another question that I've also gotten is, how do I manage drawing, YouTube, family, and school? So I don't really have any tips for managing family and school, but what I do for art specifically is I kind of try my best whenever I can to draw every day. It is obviously not practical, especially if you're someone who has to go to work or if you're someone who has schoolwork to do. It's really hard to do it, but at least I try to push myself to make at least 1 sketch per day, and that's pretty much what motivates me to draw. And as for filming, I typically like to film either on a Saturday or a Sunday, and I just kind of edit the video bit by bit throughout the week. I record the voiceover on a Saturday and typically upload it the next day. Another question I've also gotten is, how do I not give up on YouTube? And I think the best way to not give up is to make sure you're having fun with the content that you create, because if you're doing what you enjoy and turning it into something that you can share with the world, that should be enough motivation to keep you going. And finally, the last question I want to address is about sponsorship. So I have been doing a couple of sponsorships recently. A lot of the companies I collaborated with did reach out to me, and I also did reach out to the other company as well. And if you guys are interested in reaching out to a company, I can't really give you exact advice on this, but I'd probably just say send an email to them, let them know you're interested, and see how it goes from there. And otherwise, if a company finds your channel on YouTube, then they'll probably reach out to you if they're interested in sending you their products to review. Alright, and with that portion of the video done, I want to talk about the original characters I'm drawing today. Alright, so the first original character at the top left corner of the page, her name is Rachel, and she was sent in to me by Jazrina. And Jazrina didn't give me any information about Rachel, but she gave me this really cute drawing to use as reference. I'll add it up on the screen. And I just love the design of the character. Firstly, the pose is adorable. Secondly, I love the way the green just like kind of contrasts with the gray color and how there's like a flower design on her top. I think that's really cute, and the hairstyle is absolutely adorable, and the way you've done the highlights is just so cute. I love the drawing. I couldn't capture the colors exactly because you know, marker colors vary, but I did try my best and I hope you like it. And the second character you see, who I also happen to be coloring in right now, was sent to me by Near, and this is her OC Veron. I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but that is a really cool name. So information about her is that she is a 1024-year-old who was turned into a vampire when she was 24. She's a vampire guard who protects her best friend, who is also the vampire lord/prince. Some other information is that she is an introvert but loves being with her best friend, and Veron is also loud and loves cats, and she has wings but they don't actually work, but they're just there. And she likes to fight with a green and black sword, which I was going to draw, but then I accidentally forgot about it, but I really wish that I did draw her with a sword. Anyways, here are the two drawings of Veron that was sent to me. One is digital, one is traditional. I decided to use the traditional one as reference because I could see more of the outfit there. I'm not sure exactly if the skirt matches because I'm pretty sure it doesn't look the exact same, but I just decided to give it a bit of a spin, and yeah, here's how she turned out. I think I picked the wrong colors for the hair though, because the green looks a little bit muddy in my version, but like in her version it's just so pretty and the design is just so complex and nice. But it's fine. I'm still learning to use different colors in my art, and as you can tell on this page as well, I was very much experimenting with a different color palette because using greens and grays and muted colors together is not something I normally do. But recently I've just been feeling a little bit wild, and I just really want to try and make art with different color palettes. So even though this was a little bit frightening, I'm still pretty happy that I did try working with a different kind of color scheme. And like I was saying before, my initial plan was just to draw Rachel and Veron in this page, and I was actually just going to make Rachel's legs longer and just fill up the page, but then we had some space in the bottom anyway, so I decided to include another OC, and I think it was perfect because the OC that I'm drawing now, her name is Flora, and she was sent in by Abby, and she was just perfect to fill in the space in the bottom. So more about Flora is that she is a woodland elf who likes taking rides in the forest on her pet deer, and she also likes to bake special recipes for the other elves there as well. And that's pretty much all the information I had about Abby, but I just loved her character design. Also, I'm really happy that I picked these three characters because they all had the color green in their color palette, which really helped me to tie this page together and just kind of make it look a little bit more cohesive. And also, if you guys are wondering, I might actually continue this series, and I might actually make another page where I draw more of your original characters. So if you guys have already sent in your original characters, then you don't have to send them in again. But if you guys would still like to send me your original characters, I will still be having a look at them, and it's not going to be like me just drawing the new characters that get sent in. The next time I do film this, I will pick the characters at random, and I will pick from a variety of old ones and new ones. So don't worry if you've already sent them in, it's totally fine, I've got it, and there's a good chance that I might draw your OC. And after listening to me talking for like 18 whole minutes, I think you guys deserve a little break, so let's head on to some music. Anyways guys, that's it for today. Here are how the 3 original characters turned out, the ones that I drew in my style. So we have Rachel, we have Veron, and we have Flora. Thank you so much again for sending in your original characters. I had a great time drawing them all, and it was just heaps of fun for me to draw them in my art style. Anyways guys, that is it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fabulous day. Stay awesome as always, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!